Oh, well done. Obviously, we're not going to have that card. It's gone.
Good
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Tarot Thursday with Anne and Renata, your ghost hosts, or as Isaac likes to call us, the Granny Ghostbusters, which she hates. So we've been trying to come up with new names. I think Paranormal Pensioners is pretty good. How are we all? Have you had a good week? Tell me something good that's happened to you this week. I want to hear something good that's happened. Everyone goes on about all their woes. Is that my phone?
And we're sending out lots and lots at the moment. This is the one we are burning. It's Bridget. And this one comes all the way from Glastonbury. And we are sending out lots of beautiful energy to you.
Good stinky stuff.
So there's a gorgeous shop in Glastonbury called Star Child, and they make a whole lot of beautiful blends with essential oils and resins and gums and blended herbs and everything, and they're beautiful. They're from Glastonbury. But also, if you are local and you are into incenses and herbs and things like that at the moment, I've got a little baggy work because I'm going to be making some stuff over the weekend, maybe, possibly, who knows.
This weekend we're going away.
I know, but you know what I do. I start at 2 o'clock and make shit.
God, even not this weekend.
You can actually buy your little incenses from Witch and Willow. So here's a bit of a plug for Witch and Willow at Warners Bay.
Okay, so this.
And you can get them like in little bags like this. So we've got star anise here for protection, awareness and luck. That smells absolutely scrumptious, delicious. I've got some peppermint.
Congratulations, Linda.
Oh yes, congratulations, Linda. Always knew you could. So these are actually for my prosperity poppets.
Oh, thank you, Tanya.
They also have silverstone incenses, and I've got some Irish moss in there. And I also was gifted this beautiful black sage. Has anyone ever heard of black sage before?
No, I haven't.
So we've tried it. We burnt a little bit today, and it's quite mellow compared to the white sage. The leaves are huge on it, and it looks like it's kind of rather resiny. It's got some resin in it. So I wonder whether anyone's used black sage before. I'm going to try that as well. So that's my little bag of goodies that I'm going to experiment with this weekend. Because you get to do all of
Some
that.
herbs we're going to experiment with on the weekend. That does not sound good at all.
Well, we're going away this weekend because we need a break.
Oh my God, it's been so chaotically, excitingly wonderful. But yeah, we need to stop and take a break.
Yeah.
And we're going to Appy's investigation of the Australiana Pioneer Village. It's the one that we did with Isaac a few weeks ago. That one was released, the special. But yeah, we're going to go back there just as tourists. We're just going to go and investigate with our friend Sue, who's flying down from Queensland. Did some of you see our roasting video we did on Monday with Isaac and Zach? God, it was funny.
Thank you, Deborah, by the way. Deborah writes, good evening. My girls and I loved that little shop when we came and had a reading with you. Yes,
Aww.
Witch and Willow is beautiful and it's expanding. So by Christmas time, it will be 3 times the size. I'd say it's probably going to be the biggest in Newcastle. So come and visit. Kelly is gorgeous. She lets me play every Wednesday and Thursday. So sharing the love.
I found another comment for Renata from the Isaac Butterfield special.
Did you save this for me specially?
I did. Oh, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's actually not about old ladies or anything. It's actually quite funny. And Renata is going to be your teacher, is the quote from the show. And their mind said, "Hi, I'm Renata Bliss and I'm your freestyle dance teacher."
I read that too, and I dismissed it. I thought
it was funny.
No, I'm not going to even
I
go
thought
there.
it was funny.
No.
All right. So we've been filming Monday, Tuesday night with Isaac and the crew, and Claire and Zach and Connor and Stu, and helped very ably by Christy. Don't know when those specials are going to come out, but we had some good times. Very good times. It's actually like a whole family broke up on the Tuesday night was we all had to go our own ways and
saying goodbye,
yeah,
giving each other hugs.
Yeah, from 1.5 meters distance, of course.
Elbow hugs.
Elbow, yeah. And we have the podcast came out today, our newest one, which is True Hauntings. The ghost of Lizzie Borden. Does she still haunt the bed and breakfast, or is she somewhere else? You'll have to listen to that and find out. And what else was there?
Oh God, do you want any more?
No, that's enough. Oh, we're interviewed next week by a magazine. All right, I spotted one here.
Oh yes. We announced and started selling our new tour. And it's already half booked overnight without any big fanfare. There you go. Thank you, people. It is out at Gloucester, which is about 2 hours and
north of Newcastle.
North of Newcastle, in the deep dark woods.
We are going into the forest.
Going into the forest. We truly are. And this one is associated with an old mining township that doesn't exist anymore, but the ghosts remain. And we're going to go out there in the middle of the night, in the sheer darkness, and we're going to go exploring.
And there's miners' huts still there, and some machinery sheds, and the mouth of the mine. So, it used to be like a Wild West town.
Yeah, and it's called the Mountain Made Gold Mine Ghost Hunt, and we have 2 dates at the moment. January the 15th, which is a Friday night, which is half sold out already, and Saturday the 16th, and that's kind of just sold about 4 or 5 tickets at the moment. It's only 15 people max. 15 people max. So we actually do the museum at Gloucester first, because we go searching for haunted objects in there, and then we travel out to the gold mine. It's going to be so exciting.
All right, let's get on with the tarot show. We're going with Ellen Behrens first.
Okay, Ellen Behrens. Good evening, my dear. This is your card. It is the 6 of Cups, and the 6 of Cups suggests for you, please, Ellen, to please return and get into contact with people that you know, people that you have lost contact with, people that you've been saying, oh, I must get in contact with that person, and you just haven't because you've been so busy. Make time this weekend to reach out to those that you love and cherish and connect back on a emotional level, because that's what Christmas is actually all about. And you'll probably find that some people are actually missing you as well and wanting to make contact. And before we go on, thank you, Ellen, I'm going to put some cards out.
Oh, yes. And I'm just going to say, Bobby, I love that. Very nice, very pretty, and I've got your question there too.
Okay, Bobby, while Anne's putting her cards up, I will draw a card for you. And this is the Knight of Swords. So what are you not attacking with all of your energy right now? You need to go out there. If there's something that you want to win, something that you want to conquer, something that you want to have happen, you need to really get on your high horse and go out there and do it. It is about slaying the dragons. And sometimes slaying the dragons is metaphorical. It is about what is sitting in your heart that it absolutely terrifies you. And that is what has to be dealt with before you can actually reach that point that you want to achieve. So get out there and do it. No time like now.
I'm just reading some of the messages. People have got jobs, they've got job interviews.
Excellent.
Karen got a car and a dog. Breeza's got interview tomorrow, and doing really well. Bobby's from Northwestern Australia. Maya, I hope you can sort your stuff out soon and just stay safe.
Oh, sending love, Maya, honestly.
And Irene Polidoro.
Here is a card for you. Can everyone hear us okay?
Oh, I'll have to tell everyone my news too. Going to be loud and proud about it.
Irene, you have the Sun card. So don't be dismayed about where you are right now. As our darling Christy would say, you are in the right place at the right time for the right thing to happen. It may not seem so, but it is. So don't stress. Just be right now. Just be, breathe, and see what comes up this weekend, because this card is sort of saying, you know what, just go with the flow right now, and things that are going to happen and are supposed to happen are already falling into place for you. And we have just sent you some success. There you go, Irene, that's for you. Enjoy that. Send you out some success.
We've got Claudie here, who she's got two things there. I'm a heavy place, please read me, but she's also said that she's lost something in the house, extremely sentimental. Did it get taken or is it just misplaced? So I'll give you that information and you can choose where you want to go with the card. Because it's only one question, but...
You're overthinking things, Claudie, and the suggestion is just leave your brain on neutral for a while. Sit down, have a cup of tea, relax, watch something on TV, and you know what? It will pop into your head where you have left this item. I think it is still in the house. I don't think it has been taken at all. The Knight of Wands just says you're working yourself too hard and you're working yourself up into a state where you're not going to be able to think of anything clearly. So just relax for a while and ask for that item to appear for you. Just put it in your mind. Just tell me where you are. Come on, don't play games. Let me find you really easily, and then just let it go, and you'll find it. It will come up this weekend for you. You'll find it.
We've got Bobby, who's making growing blue sage and purple
sage.
Nice,
Bobby. Can you send us some?
Send us a leaf.
Can you send us some once it's dried? I would love to see.
Where are you from?
Are
you Australia?
Western Australia.
Oh, Western Australia. Okay, cool. All right, I'm going to scroll down a bit.
Good for you, Bobby. We've just sent you some courage.
Candice Lee Calderwood. My goodness, you ladies remind me of my great auntie and grandmother. We must be fucking old. That's a compliment, I'm sure. As somebody said in the roast on Monday night, that old lady with the dark hair.
Those old ladies.
That old lady with the dark hair. Yeah.
I wanted to go back to those comments and see whether it was all blokes that said that. I'm not actually sure whether it was any girls or women that actually called us old ladies, or whether it was just the young blokes that were saying those old ladies, because probably anyone over the age of 25 is an old lady for them. Fuckers.
Oh, Linda got a surprise done today. I just can't take her anywhere. She has a drinking problem.
What?
Linda got a tattoo done. It's my little sister's 13th birthday and she doesn't know that I got the picture she drew for me tattooed on my arm.
That is beautiful.
Oh, what a gorgeous thing to do.
Can you show us a picture?
Yeah.
We won't tell anyone at all.
All right, let's go to Laurie.
Never had a reading. Oh, well, aren't you in for a treat?
Pop that, Sherry. And I just want to show you, Linda, it's still in my pocket. Still got it. Because I worry lots. Believe it or not.
So, Laurie, you have the World card. This is the end of a cycle for you and the beginning of a new one.
I thought you were going to say, this is the end of the world for you.
It's the end of a cycle for you and the beginning of a new one. So what are your big plans for the next 9 or 10 years? You've probably done the work that requires to be done with family now, and it is your time to just at least spend some time for yourself and do things for you, Laurie. So please do so. There is for me some sort of an overwhelming desire to be still helpful and to give assistance to others. So I'm not sure whether that has special meaning for you. That can be done in many, many different ways. But yeah, take some time out, Laurie, and plan the next few years with you in mind.
Okay, K. Marie Panton. Love a card drawn to me, please. Struggling with life's directions.
Aren't we all?
Oh my God, tell me about it.
Aren't we all? I had some readings today, and the women that I met were so powerfully honest and heroic, considering some of the things that they had been through. And it was, and I'm not sort of just pointing women out. I'm sure there are men as well, but it's just
Women
that I saw.
will ask for help more often than
I
men.
saw men today. That's why I'm talking about.
Women.
Sorry, I saw women today. That's why I'm talking about the women. But honestly, it always brings you to a sobering spot when you do a day of readings and you listen to people's issues and problems, and you go, "Oh my God." You've got no idea what people go through, and that's absolutely true. So, Kay, I hope I can help you with your decisions and your directions. And this is the Star card, so I'm going to say to you, you don't trust yourself at all. You don't believe how you are actually able to handle things, and you second guess everything. And life may have made you very vulnerable, Kay, but in actual fact, it hasn't. You may think you are vulnerable, but there is a strength still, my sweet, in you that you haven't even started to draw on. So reach into 2021 with confidence and know that what you are doing is absolutely right and correct for you. And I'm going to just pop a little bit of courage on for you. Okay,
so if you're going to put success on, we'll say lucky success.
We're sending out some courage to you, Kay. Breathe that in.
Walkily doggly. I'm being very quiet tonight, aren't I?
You are. Someone ask her for a naughty card, will you?
All right, we're going to YouTube to Jenna M. How will it go when I talk to my ex Caleb today? I'm a Virgo, he's a Libra.
Okay, Jenna, just saying to you, Libras don't like to be pushed into any corners. And if you're wanting them to make really quick decisions, you forget about it. Always tell them a day beforehand if you want anything. So one day earlier than you really want. Give them time to think about it and get back to you. That's the way to do it. And if there's a really big silence after you ask them a question, it's not that they're ignoring you, it's that they're thinking about things.
Processing
They're
it.
processing. So just remember that, especially when you drop something really heavy on them, give them time to think about it before they answer you. Don't be too quick about it. And the Devil card has come up for you, so I don't know what you're going to be asking Caleb, but certainly you will be triggering him like there is no fucking tomorrow. So just do it gently, my girl. All right, just do it gently. Gently, slowly.
Oh.
And yeah, there will be fireworks.
All right. I have to do this one because Sorella thinks we are stunning. Oh my God. Clean your camera up. Clean your screen off.
Yes.
I've got to tell people my news. I have been avoiding something for a very, very long time, and it's been driving everybody around me nuts. And I finally put my pride aside and went and got my hearing tested. And it shows that I have mild to moderate hearing loss in both ears. So I went and ordered hearing aids, and my vanity was absolutely screaming at me that I had to go and get these hearing aids, and how embarrassed I would be that people could see me with hearing aids because I'm just so perfect in every way. And anyway, I went and got them today, and they're fine. You can't see them.
You can't even see them.
They're all the way over there. That's it. You can't even see the feckin' things. I don't know what I was worried about. Except I feel like I'm listening to everything on a very tinny set of headphones. It's very weird, and my voice sounds very loud. I've always have been, huh? So, Sorella.
Please read
Please.
Well, you have the Eight of Wands. So the issue here is choosing and making choices and sticking to those choices. So this can be really difficult for you. And what it can then do is really kind of...
Wow.
What?
Linda sent the photo. of the tattoo.
Oh, cool. And that it can really
I'll show
upset the apple cart, because when you have more than one choice, it's really difficult to kind of see straight. Sometimes writing things down can help you. Literally like having the old blackboard where you write stuff down, you can visually actually see things and make comments and cross things out to really clarify any positions. If you leave everything in your head to try and work out, then it might get muddled. But the most important thing for you is freedom and not feeling trapped. So actually many decisions and many options is quite a good thing, even though in the beginning it might feel, oh, it's just all too confusing. It's actually a good confusing.
All right, I'm going to show you Linda's tattoo that she had done. Isn't that fantastic?
That's gorgeous.
Her 13-year-old sister did that. Oh, God, the candle's hot. I can feel it on the phone. Bloody beautiful. I think she might be a little witch there. Looks a bit like a sigil. Jamie, I'm a little bit worried about that question. Should I stay or should I go?
No, let's hit it.
All right. What if
Let's
it's a
hit
relationship?
Oh, well, who cares? We're losing people up here. There's nothing controversial happening.
Oh, okay.
We
Sorry.
need to swear, or we need to
Fuck! I can get the chook out. Does that help?
Because there's nothing. We're losing numbers.
I'm not reading naughty cards, that's why.
We're losing numbers, and that's the problem.
Share! These bastards that get thousands of people watching them, we're far funnier than them, and she gives better ratings.
I'm glad you clarified that. Jamie, stay.
Oh, okay. All right. Kama, how are you, my gorgeous one? Oh, sorry. Here I am saying how you are, and bright, happy voice, and you're in a dark place. I'm very sorry.
Oh, we go through these ups and downs, don't we, with mental illness? And I'm really glad that you're openly talking about it, because there will probably be more people here that feel exactly the same way. And it's very brave to come out and to say that you are dealing with a mental illness. There's nothing wrong with that anymore. We don't send people away to horrible dark places in most cases.
Unless you're like me, where we like to go to horrible dark places.
Kama, one of the things that the Queen of Swords talks about is action and moving forward. And mental illness and medications can keep us feeling really bound and feeling as though we have no authority over our own lives. So please take control of what you can. Even the little daily things like, and I know this might sound really stupid, but I want to have a cup of coffee now. I want to go to sleep now. So anything that gives you authority, allows you to make decisions about your own life, gives you back some self-respect and gives you a sense of freedom with regard to choices. Because like I said, mental illness can keep you so bound and so restricted in so many different ways. So try and expand on that little by little. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. It just depends on how long that fucking tunnel is sometimes, and sometimes it's a freaking long one, and it's a long way to get to the end.
I said to my husband today, like he came home from work, he'd been away last night, and I've gone, well, what do you think? He's gone, oh my God, your face is so swollen, what's wrong? And I went, no, there's nothing wrong with my face. Can you see my hearing aids? Fuck, what's wrong with my face? Is my face swollen?
No, you don't wear those to bed, do you?
I hope not.
No, weren't they the ones that you're supposed to take out?
Yes, you do. We recharge them overnight.
Better take them with you when we go away.
Oh, they're coming with me. The weirdest thing is with these fucking things that like you'll be walking along, all of a sudden you start to get this brung brung in your ears, and you go, what? The phone's connected to them. I don't even need to touch it. I just press something there, and I start talking to people on the phone. Weird shit.
Chris, great new job, but 2 staff members just boiling for a fight. Is it your shit to pick up and play with? That's what I want to know.
Don't stick your finger up their bum and...
If you are in charge of those two staff members, then take them aside separately. Take them aside separately and ask them what is going on. Get each one's part of whatever the story might be. So give them time, allow them to talk, but probably don't give them any guidance, because in some cases it's just about listening to them and that's it. They don't want you to answer their problem, but it may not be your shit to play with. So this Ace of Cups talks about you approaching things with love and kindness. There's only so much love and kindness you can give
before you fucking punch someone.
That's it.
That's all I'm saying.
That's why I'm saying listen. Don't offer advice. Just listen, and then take yourself away. But only if it is your problem that you need to deal with it. Other than that, please just step away. Step away, girl.
It's a really good suggestion. If you see a piece of shit on the sidewalk, don't pick it up and play with it. You'll get stinky fingers, okay? Just say it. All right, we've now got Julie Madden. My granddad has dementia here on Earth. Do you get your memory back when you pass away?
Yes, you do. You become whole again.
They sometimes will present themselves as a little bit fuddled if you are having a reading from a psychic or a medium, but that's to give you validation that that is somebody who had dementia, because that's what happens to Renata. She'll say, did they have dementia, because I feel like the thoughts are confused. Doesn't mean they still have dementia, it's just that they're showing that to her so that she can pass it on as a validating thingo. You know, the validating thingos.
And I sometimes wonder whether dementia is a way of slow separation, as in the soul is slowly separating from the body. Like the soul's ready to go, but the body is still kicking on, because we're living so much longer than we should or have in the past, that, you know, part of us no longer really works. I don't know. It's horrible, Julie. I know. My mum had it, and I called it the long goodbye, because there came a time when she didn't recognise me, and she thought my husband was my brother, and we just went on with it, because there's no point.
Don't argue.
Because there's no point in arguing. There's no point in trying to change things. The most beautiful thing you can do is sing songs with them, and present photo albums, and sit and show them photos. That is
their
the
memory
best.
From a long time ago is more solid than what it is for what's happened in the last 5 years. So yeah, work with what they do remember and play music. Oh, Mel, thank you so much. You enjoyed the Lizzie Borden. Yeah, we're having a ball doing these. We're in the process of doing one on a hotel at the moment, and it's bigger than Ben-Hur, so we were supposed to record it tomorrow, but I'm just overwhelmed. I can't. So, yeah. All right, here, Renata. Do you think William Tyrrell, the little Spider-Man boy, passed away or still alive?
Gosh. Oh, I would say he's no longer with us. From the point of view of all the things that have happened, everything that at the moment has appeared in the papers, newspapers and TV, I would love to think that William Tyrrell has been scooped away somewhere, and maybe there is another family that is actually looking after him.
You sort of do hope that.
I
it's
really
just a normal
hope.
family's got him.
Yep, but I don't think so. I don't think so. Poor darling.
It's very hard when you're sort of to pull something on that if you're not actually involved in the case with all the artifacts and to be surrounded, or be with the family to be able to answer that question. All right, I'm going for Melanie because she has asked for a naughty card. Are you fucking kidding me? Of course the answer is yes. Don't even know why you bothered asking. Hope that helps. Love, naughty spirit.
She was being nice. That's why she asked.
I know.
So rude.
I know. The red loppy makes it easier to read lips. Thanks, Christy. All right, Craig. Hey ladies, I'm hearing random voices at the place I work. Do you know what they are trying to tell me?
You might need hearing aids as well. Craig, no, just say. Gee. They could be residual, Craig. So you could be picking up on things that have absolutely nothing to do with you. They are just coming through as part of the memory that is held in place in that workplace where you are. So if it feels really random, if it feels that there is no real direction, as in the voices are coming closer to you or literally in your ears, but they're at a distance, especially if you're hearing the voices in the same place, they could just be residual. So have a think about that. Put that in your think tank for a couple of days and see whether that actually makes sense. So you're being very clairvoyant in being able to pick them up.
But Jose's here. Jose's saying it's a psychosis. Good on you, Jose.
But they may not necessarily be talking to you. Yeah.
Oh. All right. I like Nicole's comment here. Gosh, I love how real you both are. I need some goddamn normal, and a reading would be great. All right. Let's give us some normal. Both cards. Here we go.
Oh, you asked for it, Nicole. Here we come.
You get some honest advice. How you doing, Jose?
Okay, Nicole, you've got the strength card. Harden the fuck up. Girl, you're here for a long time. If you think you're struggling right now, just fix yourself up, okay? Go have a nice hot shower, have a cup of tea, sit down, watch some TV, chill out, and go, you know what, I'm better than all of this shit. Get over it.
And then whatever you're involved in, love it fucking hard. As you say, harden up, find something that's nice and hard and go for a jolly good long ride on it. Love Naughty Spirit.
There you go, Nicole.
All right, I've just picked something randomly there. There's no idea. Abby Stevens, hey, could you please identify who the spirit is hanging around my house at the moment? Thank you so much. I believe it's an ancestor, but I'm not sure.
Well, I don't think I can tune in right now to outside of your house and go, oh my God, what
fuck you, yes you can. You were telling me you were channeling the other day. Come on.
Abby, it depends on what situation you're going through right now. If there is hardship around you, if you're finding life very, very difficult, or if you are in a situation that sees you in a little bit of trouble, then the spirit that is hanging around is there to help and guide you. But it's like you have to actually invite them in. It's like you have to actually believe that an ancestor or a spirit guide can help you. Because if you're not believing that right now, they will just stay outside. You know, so they will kind of go, I'm here if she needs me, but I'm not going to go in, or I'm not going to assist unless I am asked. So have a think about where you are at the moment, Abby, and if you're requiring help, if you've been asking for help and saying that life is really tough, you can't handle things, your spirit guide has heard you, but they're waiting for you to say, I'm ready to get some spiritual help.
Okay. Who here is terrified of Ouija boards? Put down in the comments, me, whatever, or you think that they're just pieces of wood and a bit of plastic, or you think that they open the portals to hell. I want in the comments here what you guys think of Ouija boards, or Luigi boards, or
or Ouija, or wee-wees, or juju boards. Yeah.
All right, just type in there what you think of Ouija boards.
And Craig, yeah, if they're random, I reckon what you are doing is you are hearing clairvoyant residual voices. So don't worry too much about it.
Okay, while you're putting down your things about Ouija boards, Ouija pants, we're going to go to Jess McMillan.
Oh, sorry, Jess, to hear this story. As my dad, he crossed over 6 years ago, and I just need closure. Does he visit me? I get a lot of hot dogs when I'm reading this. It's like I'm smelling hot dogs, smell like a circus, or you know the show
Oh
that used
yeah,
to go
the
around.
Pluto Pup.
Yeah, Pluto Pups, the old show that used to go around, and you had all the rides and everything on. For whatever reason, that is a vision that comes to me, Jess, when I read this message from your dad. He crossed over 6 years ago, and I need closure. Does he visit me? Missed out on 30 years with him, only had 3 years before he passed. That's really awful. Jess, you know that you can openly speak to him anytime you want and tell him everything that you missed out on telling him. Show him some pictures as well. If you have any photos, show him and go, look, Dad, look at this. This is when this happened. It was a really happy moment in my life. You weren't there, but I need to show you right now. And when you think deeply about him, he comes really close. He comes very, very close to you. And I don't know whether, tell me, Jess, if you've had issues over the last few weeks where you've actually spilt stuff on yourself, like spilt coffee or spilt food on yourself, because it's like I get a sense again that he's like knocked you on the elbow or something. So it's like he's trying to get your attention in a really crazy way. But I'd love to know if that's happened to you, Jess. So please message me. Message it through.
Vanessa, I can't see what your message is, my love, so you might want to ask that again. I just like Robert's comment here. That sounds like a cucumber patch in a nunnery. That was my naughty card reading. Oh, yeah, then watch out, Renata's getting hardcore. All right. Deborah Ferguson wants to giggle with the reading, which means she gets a naughty card as well. You want the blunt one, do you? A blunt reading?
You shouldn't ask. You should not ask.
That's your card.
Deborah, there's something about a black and white photo that is figuring for me right now when I'm reading your name and I'm reading your message. What's with the black and white photo? Has it come out of a photo album? Is it something that has been put in a special place? It has a few people on the photograph itself, like 3-4 people. Don't know whether it's significant family members, but it's been something that's been looked at or shared around or popped back up in a special place. Tell me, what is this with this black and white photo that I'm seeing at the moment?
Stand up and speak your damn truth. You're one of these people that you'll be listening to the shit that's flying around you and you'll be sitting there going, I know how I can solve this. I've got the answer, but I'm not going to say anything because nobody's going to listen to me. Fuck that! Stand up and speak your truth, woman. You could help people. You've got good advice. It's about time you started sharing that shit. Love, naughty spirit. Okay. I like Brooke. Here we go. Do I keep hoping he pulls his finger out of his ass or let go and move on?
Hey, Brooke, if he hasn't pulled his finger out of his ass up till this point in time, he's too busy scratching, right? So he ain't going to, and once he pulls that finger out, it's going to be really smelly. So I suggest you have a really good think about it and tell him one more time, and after that, it's one of these people that need to be convinced that they need to kind of tie the knot or, that it's a good idea. He can't have his cake and eat his
veg.
And can't have his cake and eat it too, right?
Can't have his cake and veg too. That's all I'm saying.
So, Brookie, you're better than that, my girl.
We're not saying that you need to leave him, but he needs to, the time has come. Draw that fucking line in the sand and say, dude, no more.
I'm getting old, so I'm getting old. My eggs are drying up.
All right, let's go to Jaren. So if you've asked a question, hang in there, because it sort of scrolls and we're behind a bit. And look, at this stage, could everyone please share this feed somewhere, or tag some people, tag 3 people in it or something. Our numbers are dropping. We deserve bigger and better numbers, because we're good at this shit. We're very good at this shit, aren't we?
Are we not entertaining you? Are we not? Are we not?
So yeah, it helps out. Look, it doesn't cost you a cent to share it to another feed or to tag 3 people. That just would be very helpful.
Jaren, stop fiddle farting with things that have happened in the past that you are still hanging on to, my sweet. You need to let that shit go. And really start afresh and feel that there is still stuff out there that you can do in spite of things that have happened in your past, or things that haven't happened in your past.
The numbers are going down.
Let it go. See, we've demanded something. They're upset now. We've made a demand.
It
We've
won't even
asked
cost
something.
them money.
We've asked something of them. See, no one has even answered anything about Ouija boards.
Yeah,
No
they
one
did.
has-
They did.
What
Yeah.
did they say?
Yep.
But Jaren, let the past go, my darling. Okay, let it go. And from the new year, say, okay, I'm a new person. I'm starting again. I'm reinventing myself. And none of that is going to be a shadow in my life any longer.
So here we are. Me. Yes, love them. Me, not me. Me. A little wary. Me. Scary as fuck. Not terrified. No, terrified of high spaces over water. What? Kind of. No, not. Wood with people with twitchy fingers. I like that. Not terrified, not anymore. Scary as fuck. Well, luckily for all you people, we are running a workshop this coming Tuesday night on Ouija board. So it's Ouija board 101. We will teach you the history of them, how they came about, what they're actually for, how they got the reputation that they got, and how to use them safely. $25 for 2 hours. If you can't do it on the Tuesday night, you can watch it at a later time. Christy will put the link up. Come do the course. Actually get some knowledge about the stupid things. They're nothing like what people make them out to be. So yeah, we're doing that for you guys to try and pass on some information. Why is it not letting you tag people? No, Chantel. Oh, okay. Let's go on to Carla. Oh, we're up to 125. It briefly went to 100.
Okay, my friend passed away this year suddenly. We were friends since birth. Oh, is she okay? And does she realise what's happened? Yes, she would realise what's happened, my darling.
Thank you, Lorraine.
Even if it was as a sudden passing, she would know she's missing some of the most important people in her life, and that her energy is very, very different, and she's looking from a different perspective and a different place. Is she okay? Yes, she is definitely okay. But I think she's missing you as much as you are missing her at this point in time. So please, especially around Christmas time, can you make a special moment in time where you make a space at the table for her, allow her to sit next to you during Christmas, in spirit, of course, and make her part of this Christmas, because it's going to be an awfully sad one for you, Carla. If you guys knew each other since birth, she would have been like a sister to you. So it's an awful grief that you're feeling right now. I'm really, really sorry for
And
you.
I don't know if this means anything, but she's saying something about her feet. I don't know if she had trouble with shoes hurting her toes, or she had something wrong with the toes, but she's saying that she's got really nice shoes now. They don't hurt her feet.
And something about an anchor. So whether it was a tattoo or something to do with the sea or the ocean, Carla, let us know whether that any of that
Pretty
fits.
sure the priest just got it again. What? Oh dear.
Lorraine, where are you sharing this to?
Has it gone on to the what's the one we want to go to, Hillsong? It jumped onto
they've
yours.
called us young ladies.
Thank you. Oh, look, we need your help as well. Okay, so we're trying to come up with a really cool name for us when we're out investigating with Isaac, and he's calling us the Ghost Granny. She doesn't like it. I love it. But what can we come up with that's a good alliteration that we know we're older and we own it. We love it.
Well, there's no other way to be.
No, if you don't love what you are,
then you're
30
years.
Fucked. So like the paranormal pensioners, or
I don't want paranormal pensioners either.
I like the Wicked Sisters, and if you could think of a good alliteration where it's like GG or WW or something like that, just something quick that he can throw out and call us.
Shayla, you
Mystic
are
Gypsies.
going to be fine, but I kind of think that the baby's gender actually is something that your partner really, really, really wanted. So yes, certainly you're going to be fine, and certainly everything's going to be okay. But for me, it's like the baby's gender really means a whole huge, big lump of fantastic stuff for your partner. So I hope that makes sense for you.
There are some very funny ones coming through, but I found a bloke, so you know what it means. We've got to do the bloke. Hi, Brendan.
Can you do a card reading on my fiance and I, please?
Oh, I hope it's the lover's card.
God,
Not
Brendan,
the tower card.
all I can say is you better be good in bed, mate. That's all I can say. Lift your game.
I don't even know what to say to that.
She's a bit of a sweetie when it comes to gifts and presents. So if you want to sweeten her up, buy her something nice and sparkly. It'll win her over every single time. So show her you love her by buying gifts. Some nice flowers, something a bit sparkly. Make a big fuss over her and everything will be fine, Brendan. It'll be cool, mate.
All right, Mystic Gypsies, the GGs. The GGs is okay. I don't mind the GGs. The Ghost Glamours. Fantastic Phantasm Philosophers. We'd lose our teeth. Menopausal Mediums. I love it. Oops, I just lost a whole... How about Swearing Seniors? Oh, no, the Parapussies. Oh, no.
It's got to be seen on a t-shirt, people, okay? It's got to be on a t-shirt.
Oh, Catholic Allgood, he's pretty funny and open to all this. So just forget to tag him in the friend thingy. The Geriatric Ghostbusters. Twisted Sisters I like.
Christy, you get nothing this weekend. Right? We're
Wild.
going shopping. You get nothing for that.
Experienced Explorers. All right, we've got a serious one here for you.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
Sasha. My grandma passed last night. Is she happier now that she's with her husband and youngest son? Of course she would be, my darling. It leaves a big gap in our life, and this is so raw and real for you right now. I can't even imagine how much pain and how much grief you're going through. But be happy for her that she is now out of pain, and that if she's been longing to see her partner and her youngest son, then they are all connected right now. I don't know whether, Sasha, I don't know whether she had a bit of a belief in fairies, like fairies and gnomes and things, because that's, again, something that seems to be coming through. And she would kind of say, it's all real. It's all real. That's what she kind of wants to say to you. So believe in all the supernatural stuff, because that's what she believes is going to give you joy in life. Sasha, I hope that makes sense for you.
I'm sorry, I'm just laughing at some of these things that people are putting up.
Craig, you would not wear that on your on a t-shirt.
Wear them all.
You would not. You
He'd
would
have
not
menopausal
wear.
mediums.
You would not. That would not even sell one.
Oh dear. Okay.
Jody, any type of studies is not a waste of time. Even if it shows you a direction, it is better than not doing anything. Sometimes people are so afraid of studying and learning new stuff because it's like, oh, how can I do it? How can I actually learn something or gain something out of this? Knowledge is power. Any sort of knowledge and any sort of learning puts you in a different spot and a different perspective. So you are not wasting your fucking time. Just do it. The spectacular.
The middle-aged mediums. Is that better? I think Granny Ghostbusters is better than the middle-aged mediums.
This is so wrong in so many ways. I just don't know. I don't think.
Age Jolly Investigator. Don't forget you've got to choose your 1, 2, 3s up the back.
I just don't know whether we're going to get anywhere with this name thing.
All right, let's do this one here. Oh no.
I'm sending you all some Bridget. Bridget is a fire
Tennille.
So just interrupt me while I'm putting some beautiful incense on and sending it out to you all. Much love.
I think the feed has jumped over a lot, so if we've missed you, just ask your question again. If you can be specific, the better the reading you get.
Okay, Tennille, there is a message for you.
Oh, Angel's calling. We could be Isaac's angels.
Oh, like...
Isaac's angels!
Oh my God. Tennille, is there a message for you? Give it up. That's the message. This is the sign that says whatever it is that you're still hanging on to for dear life, thinking it's going to work, give it away now before it really causes a big mess up in your life. So like Charlie's angels, but Isaac's angels.
Isaac's angels. Any messages from my mum, dad, Trav or Jerry? Now you've been working on your mediumship, so let's see if we can tune in a little bit here.
Susan, who was a bit partial to a bit of Irish whiskey, because that's what we're getting, or that's what I'm getting at the moment, a little bit of Irish whiskey coming through, and they would be well and truly away enjoying themselves at this point in time and going, why is she bothering us right now? We are having the time of our life, thank you very much, and we're off and doing our thing. So, and I don't know whether barbecues or getting together with as a family and getting together and having barbecues with loads of sausages and onions on the barbie, because I get this big smell of
Dutch ovens,
sausages and
Does anyone else's fart smell really bad after they've had barbecue onions, or is it just me?
It's just you.
Really bad. Oh, fanny nannies, I like that too.
Susan, I hope that means something for you.
Supernatural Senior Sisters. Yeah, I don't think angels is quite right for us. So instead of Isaac's angels, I think it should be Isaac's Crohn's. Sounds like a disease. Oh, no. I think that smoke is getting to me. Irish whiskey, that would be you. Aged saggers. That's it, Sue, you're off the party this weekend. Yeah, not just you, it stinks. Alright, yeah. Alright, let's do Sherry Hall, just while we've got the last ones. Oh, the numbers are going up. Thank you for those who have just joined us. We're on normally every Thursday night at 8:30 p.m. for a bit of a shenanigans and readings, but we'd really like to see these numbers start to grow. They're a bit stagnant. If you can like our page, subscribe to us, get over onto our YouTube channel and subscribe to us, get onto our podcast, True Hauntings, and subscribe to us. We need your help. We need to be lifted up into the public eye a little bit more just at this moment in time. There's big things happening around us. We need your help. And then in the end, you guys are going to be able to say, we helped these girls get where they are.
Jose, that would be the ghostly old farts, not the ghostly farts. And Sherry, your mum has let go of the property. You do the same, sweetheart. Everything will be fine.
Can we be called the brides of Satan? I like that. Let's bring on the brides of Satan. I'm going to add that to the list. Brides of Satan. Or can we make it Saturn? Truth Speakers is probably very true. Sorry, Natalie. We're hopefully coming up to Queensland in 2 weeks. We're just waiting to hear whether they've organised it or not. We only have that week that we can go, and they've been wanting us to come up. So, Ghost Hustlers. The
hot flushes. The last fart. Jamie!
I keep rubbing my ear and forgetting there's a hearing aid in there now. It's like, spooky wenches. Alright, what are we up to? We got one more reading before.
One more and then we go for the...
Alright, Shannon Braid. We're going to give you a blunt reading, Shannon. Brides of Santa. I like that, Genois.
Shannon.
Hey, welcome, Tanya.
You've got the Hangman. So this is a card that suggests you need some time to get your head straight and to work out what it is that you really want to do. And that just means sitting still for a while, not jumping from one thing to the next and not sort of giving up really quickly. You may be someone that does that. You start something and you go, oh no, it's too hard, or I can't do it, whatever, and you jump to the next thing. Can you just give something a good damn hard, I shouldn't do that, good damn hard go, because I was going good damn hard go. I don't know.
He really thinks it's fucking hearing aids. I hear it way too much. It's like music or something playing over behind us, like a cymbal or something going on.
I thought that it could have been outside.
Oh, anyway, you done?
So
you're going to love how my card matches up.
Stick with it. Stick with it.
Take a fucking breath already, woman. Okay. So, what she said with all of that, and I had it all in my head what I was going to say to you, and it's all gone because something went noisy over there. Slow down. Slow down and just think about what you're saying instead of just trying to fill the silence. I think that's what it is. You don't like silence, so you feel you've got to talk and just keep talking and talking and talking and talking and talking. Slow down. Take a breath and think about what you're saying. Okay.
1, 2, or 3. If you hadn't have it.
Oh, somebody heard a cymbal. Thank you, Robert.
If you haven't had a reading tonight,
you can borrow my hearing aids if you can't hear it.
I did hear something, but I thought it was out there.
Oh,
you can ask your husband.
Oh, Renee, that's a good one. Foul mouth motherfuckers. That would be good. Yeah. All right. So choose 1, 2, or 3.
Stream crossing sisters. Oh, for fucking sake.
Are we talking urine here? That can be quite difficult to find. Stop it! Alright! Are you ready?
1, 2, or 3, please.
Can't see me. He's hanging up there.
Alright.
I'm worried if I touch things that we'll lose the stream again like we've done before.
Don't cross the streams. Okay, so if you chose card number 1, you have the Magician's card, which is accepting new beginnings graciously and going with it. You can do this. The changes that are coming around right now are really a test for you. They really are. So you have to actually accept the test and run with it and do your best, not run away like I am this weekend. Don't run away. Accept the test, run with it. You can handle this and show how good you are.
And while you're doing it, be a badass about it. Actually do it with some gusto and an enthusiasm and show everyone just how fantastic you actually are. Because you're hiding your light under a bushel. do some hedge trimming. Love, naughty spirit.
Okay, if you chose card number 2, then you have the Judgment card. So it's about time to fess up, and it's about time to clear the air, and it's about time to take responsibility for everything that you have started and have not finished. Do so by Christmas time. So you've got about a month to go because it's almost Christmas. Get shit done. Get it sorted. Stop fiddle farting around and going, oh, I'll just wait for the right time. Just do it so that you can start 2021 properly.
So are you weighing everything up in your head and you're making lists? You're looking at it going, well, here's all the pros, here's all the cons. Now I've got to work all this out. What's going to be the best thing to do? The problem is that your head has an opinion, but your heart holds the fucking decision. So hold those two thoughts in your hand and think, if I said, I'm not going to do this, how would I feel? And that was never going to be in my life. Do the same with that and see which one your heart is drawn to, rather than being so logical all the time.
And Christy says, my card's going to say, why did you spend $400 at David Jones tonight? Why did you spend $400 at David Jones?
Is your card number 3? Because it's probably appropriate.
Yes, sadness. Going, why did I do that?
Oh, the fiddle farters. I like that too.
Why did I do that? So card number 3 is a card of regret. But more than anything, it's a card that says, I trusted you and you let me down. So that can be yourself, trusting yourself and then doing exactly the opposite of what you said you were going to do. Could also be about trusting somebody close to you and finding out that they let you down when you are at your most vulnerable. So be aware that that's a really hard place to be, but it's a lesson that has had to be learnt the hard way.
And my card. Pray, motherfucker! Let the help in. You are trying to do everything on your own. And you have so many people around you who are trying to help you, but you just keep thinking, no, I'll do this. It's fine. Bit of a martyr syndrome. You like to let people know that I'll do this on my own. It's okay. But pray, motherfucker, and let that help in. Lighten the burden. Love, naughty spirit.
So guys, thank you all so very, very much for joining tonight. I actually wasn't going to be here, but I decided that this was more important than the other thing that I was going to do. So someone received a message tonight that they really needed to, and I hope it was more than one person. Now we will
all the way home.
Continue to attempt to be here on Thursday nights for you to do live tarot readings.
But we're not going to be here next Monday night because we've got that dinner we've got to go to.
Yes, we're entertaining. We're running away for a couple of days because we need to, because when we get back we're even more full on than before, so which is wonderful. We're not complaining because hello Sue, we're going to see you soon.
See you tomorrow.
Because it's really everything's really great at the moment, and for all of those people who think that business is so easy to run, and there will be some of you out there who this is going to, and you think that things happen overnight, they fucking don't. And sometimes you have to spend 10, 12, 13, 14 hours a day working your business to make things happen that look magical and look as though they've just occurred. Just saying, because we've had a few really hard weeks of working 10, 12 hours a day with no pay to make things start to happen. So
we hope to eventually be able to get sponsors on board and make some money. And I mean, this is our full-time job. This is what we do for our living, our ghost hunting tours, Renata's readings, me selling equipment. So we want to make our podcast work, and
we thank you all for being here and
Grand
supporting
Poobahs
us. Absolutely.
And Parastalkers and everyone, and we will keep trying to have fun for as long as we possibly can. All right.
See you on the weekend. Watch out for our
We'll
lives.
do some lives. See you on the dark side. Bye.